Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. This is my first ever playthrough of The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've never seen anything from this game, not even a trailer, not even a tiny bit, and honestly I'm really excited to play this. I have played the original trilogy of Phoenix Wright and loved it to death, so it's really exciting for me to get to play something like this. So there are, select adventures, so there's 2 games in one, I think I know that for sure. Wow. We're going to be playing first Ace Attorney Adventures. This is kind of exciting. This is kind of exciting for me. I don't know how it's going to go. Will we play them all in one go, or we just play one and then play the second one? I think it might be the best option. Do it like maybe not right after the other. But we'll see how everything goes. I'm so excited. Whoa!
The Empire of Japan, after opening its doors,
Whoa!
a push for cultural transformation, brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern.
There's voice acting and animated cutscenes.
The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting.
This is
and
beautiful.
unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Okay. Murder right away. Oh my god, the character designs are so good.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an
Oh my god, the VO is so
story.
good. Oh, here's our guy. Here's our guy. But he's the one with the gun. Bienvenue à la Carnival, the great departure. Oh my god, the freaking presentation of this is superb. 22nd November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature Defendants. Antechamber 5. So we can do autoplay. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. This looks so good. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Man. Hello? What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. Jesus, dude, okay. I guess we're just like going with that right away. You know what's so weird is that like this should feel so familiar, but it actually feels so different because we're in such a different setting, like in such a different time period as well. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna say sorry. Oh, the music is so good. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Naruhodo? I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Une University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough. Who is this man? He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given a verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. Oh, you're gonna get killed. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you and how the court officer should behave. Get him. Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh my god, they're like moving and stuff. They're like moving, and look at he's moving in the wind. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. We're very timid as a character. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. There you again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. Oh, he was our professor. But obviously, you didn't actually do it. Did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. I couldn't either, buddy. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean, I believe in you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Man, if this guy said I was guilty, I'd believe him too. outfits are on point as well. Kazuma Asagai? My best friend, also in second year at Yuma University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyer is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. We're gonna do Flashback City? Oh, we're on a date with him. Oh, great. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been waiting forever, dreaming for this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court. Slowly representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. Sorry, I get the reading wrong sometimes. Sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud. I want to take some time to settle in with the music as well, because the music so far has been great. Really good. Really good. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud to call you as a friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean. To see the real thing with my own eyes. Man, your hair is so nice too. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time, tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear. Look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Man, it's such a beautiful place. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then. Partner. Partner? Ooh. Really, really great art style. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asagai, may I have a word? Who's that? Oh. Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asagai. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
He was looking for you before. You were advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there might be some confusion about procedures today as well.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at a university before. I see. I'll go at once then. But who's this? I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, I love this so far. I'm already in love. I love it. Thanks, Kazuma. Cool hair too. The dots, the ellipses. This is awkward. Oh, he's looking right at us as well.
If I may?
Yes, sorry.
You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruto. I believe
Naruto? Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene Mikotaba.
I'm a professor at the forensic medicine at Yuma University. Now, I know a lot of these characters would be considered to be Japanese, right? That's who they would be. But I've seen other YouTubers doing voice acting for like different foreign countries and stuff like that, and it never really sits right with me totally because it always sounds a bit wrong. Like, you know, I recently saw a streamer trying to do like Caribbean accents, and it's like, man, if you can't do it, you can't do it. So like, for the purpose of this game, before anyone tries to correct me on anything, we're going to be doing the usual Calvin Romer voices, if that makes sense. I hope that's okay. If it's not okay, you can probably find another playthrough anyway. Professor Mikotaba, I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
As the guys told me about you, he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asagai has been guaranteed permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
So we have a lot on the line but our own defense has a lot on the line too. And it's about us as well. What?
As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I've had a feeling Asagai may have chosen not to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants to oversee studies. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear. I'm not a murderer.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean? The music!
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do? But the music's so good! What will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not.
Defendant!
Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asuge must be the defense lawyer in this trial. Must not be. Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty of failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. Shut up, bailiff. Shut your face. What's your name, Bailiff McGraw? This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
Yeah, that's big too.
And so, with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. This is actually really cool. My one only chance of proving my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny. (22nd November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Judicature? Courtroom 2. Let's see the courtroom. Oh my god! It's like 3D. So this is the courtroom. The Supreme Court of Judicature. Judicature. No court in the land has more power. Oh my god, look at this. I don't much like the looks of these people sitting in the public gallery. Yeah, they look like frickin' like fascists. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. Oh, what does the judge look like? Wait a second. Oh, cool.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Looks familiar, doesn't he? As is the defense. Oh my god, the music! Fantastic. It's weird not hearing 8-bit music for this game as well.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
Did we? That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Oh, okay.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided to his part of the trial. As is unusual circumstance, I am obligated to ask for final confirmation now.
Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? So we have to say I do. So we're gonna defend ourselves. This is it. This must be the question, so we can save Kazuma from having to do the trial. Who's going to defend me? That's the question our professor meant. Yeah, it's us, but then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. Yep. What should I do? Yeah. We were like, that's what we have to do. Actually, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Yes! Oh my god, look at the hand raising. What's this? I should be so amazed by this, but this is just such a big jump from the last game.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruto, will be defending myself.
You'll be... What?
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Migotaba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if I would lose. How sad. It means that you don't have faith in me. I do have faith in you! You think I won't be able to get you off? No! No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes, I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Migotaba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Oh my god, look at the hammer! Like, everything's so advanced!
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defense's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel. Really?
Objection!
Oh, we have an objection! Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows the defendant's innocence is so apparent that he's confident he can speak for himself. Look at his eyes! Isn't that right, Naruto-san? Yes! Oh, yes, exactly! With the eyes dashing everywhere, exactly what I was thinking. I'm not confident at all. Oh no, that's... Oh, he has the phoenix face! In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now. Oh, that's really cool, you holding onto that sword like that. Try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court,
Oh, wow.
you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
Murder.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judica in Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standard of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, defendant Naruto?
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job, yeah. Well, he can't be questioned more than I am. Ryunosuke is very funny.
So let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Oh, yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. Oh, I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. It's such a familiar scene, seeing someone beside us on the trial, like, giving us a little bit of help. I guess your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of R1. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press R1 for the court record. Alright, there's no time to lose. R1, court record. Okay, cool. Well, that's our pin. This is a list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching between people instead, so we can switch with R1 to go to people. Oh, look at all these people. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press circle to go back. So we have Eugene Mugatoba. He's 42, a medical school professor at the Imperial Yume University. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. Kazuma Asagai, 23, a second year at the Imperial Yume University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. Takatsuchi Aoichi, the lead prosecutor in this case, who would appear to have little love for the changes cultural reformation has brought about. I bet he does. And John H. Wilson, the victim of this case. He was visiting a professor of medicine at Yume University from the British Empire. Great mustache. Feel bad for him. 47. Too young. So everything to do with the case and can be found in the court record. You better keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record. Then press triangle to present. That's all you have to do. So we have to present this guy.
Yes!
Yes is what we say now. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Well, at least you can remember the name of the esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to University 3 years ago. So he has some connection to England as well. So he would have been pretty important because it seems like that's where like they're getting a lot of the inspiration for the kind of legal system here, I guess, is in terms of like their inspiration as individuals, I guess. Because I know the Japanese legal system is way different now.
Indeed. Which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire. It is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally.
There you go.
And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
That will hopefully last forever. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil.
That is a big deal. That's a massive deal. Just judging by like American-Irish relations, during the rebellion of 1916, we couldn't. The British Empire couldn't execute. I said we would not we because like firmly on the side of the rebellion. But there's one person during the rebellion who was American and had an American passport. They couldn't execute him because it would cause such a political uproar, and like that's true for many years even before that, back in 1916.
You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial University, are you not?
Oh my god, look at that animation.
Professor for the very institution that provides you education. Have you no honor?
No, I don't really. Ugh, but I didn't do it.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from allies from the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. Yes, as they probably should be. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So we have to find who actually did it then. Very simply put, we have to find who actually did it. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. Yeah, this happens. This is so realistic. This happens like all the time. You need to find someone. Even nowadays it happens. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. You were... Were you holding the gun? Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. So we're having another flashback, which is going to be nice. Alright, see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then. Partner. Partner? The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. We should go say hello. No, we shouldn't. We're gonna be blamed for murder. Ryunosuke. So I went over to the professor's table. This is so good. Oh my god, look, yeah, he's adorable. Ryunosuke's adorable. I introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. We're getting bits and pieces of the flashback. I kind of like this. We're not getting the whole information right away.
Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did the Professor of Medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the case of death.
The cause of death. The case of death. The cause of death. Well, obviously that was shooting, right? He was shot. Ryunosuke, remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how? Find a piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now. So we have this. Here we go. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body.
Yes!
Yes.
Well... Oh my god. According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma.
Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it.
Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects a corpse to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Wow. A little bit behind, isn't it? Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to do tested on any of this later.
This is so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime.
There's definitely a hole.
You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powered explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
A photographic print that shows the victim. He was shot from the front in the chest and subsequently died. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Drawings will always be the best. Not in this case, I suppose.
Very well, I'm satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
What are you doing? Was he doing T-posing?
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Oh, this is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikutaba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Ooh, assistant boy. Of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said,
Kazuma Asogai must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats. Only if you rated the crazy headman in the control of your cold stares first. No, he can do whatever he wants. Oh! A butler! Le butler? I'm going to state your name and occupation for the court. Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at the Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Oh my god, dude! Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, Oh my god, look at the animations. It is a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me. Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, Occidental Eatery, 3 days ago.
Understood. Hosonaga-san, you'll be kind to tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir. So what's gonna happen now, I assume, is what happens in most of the Ace Attorney games, is we're going to hear, maybe, well, it could be completely different, but I'm assuming we're gonna hear their rendition of what actually happened on the day. Really cool character design so far, I really like it.
And no petty introduction for the aspiring lawyer boy, please?
You're getting too comfortable in yourself, sir. Nice outfit. I respect your confidence, but at the same time, I think you're getting way too comfortable calling me lawyer boy. Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? Oh wow, we just go into him. It was just after 2 p.m. On the day in question, we have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory of it too. Music is so good here too. There's hardly anyone in the place. I actually really love this track. It was when I was in the kitchen put away the crockery and cutlery. Oh, he ran out. We saw him at the start of the game. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Yes? Hold on. Let me just clarify something here. I love him saying yes. While I did pick up the gun I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what happened, what he saw. You amateur.
Ugh.
The next time you dropped an inappropriate time, will be penalized. Defendant Naruto.
Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. Yeah, we will. We'll have our chance. We'll have our chance. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in hand was the same man we saw here in court today.
Jesus, this was coughing up blood. Yes. Without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
Dude. No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table? What's the matter, Ryunosuke? That's just not right. There was someone else, wasn't there? Because you sit with someone. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a lady. There was a woman sitting opposite him at the table. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Object? Interject? Should we wait and see? Because we have to do objections afterwards, maybe? Hold on a second, what did he say? He said pointless interjections, right? That's what he said, right? Let me see. At an inappropriate time. Let's go.
Yes!
Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the table.
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? You're a blatant disregard for the court proceedings, beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud.
Wait, so I guess this is inappropriate?
Could it be that the accused is mere student? Is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw. Hasanoga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of the events is hazy? No. No! The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. I don't believe it. It's totally wrong though, because Ryunosuke is not gonna lie. I love this kid already. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant. Wait, really? You drew that out? We'll put it on the fridge for you, buddy. Please, have a look if you'd like to. So that was our first objection in this game. Our first little interjection, I suppose, that made sense. Let me see, a sketch of the establishment. Layout, drawn by yourself, I presume? That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. What does that do? This isn't evidence. That's not evidence. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. Shut up. That's not evidence. Thank you, sir.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well, evidence.
Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once.
Of course. Here you are. Why is he so nervous about that? What was that about? Yeah, there was something he was very nervous about. He's been completely calm and collected until now. Yeah, what's happening here? Something certainly seems to have shaken. Is something to do with the card, the business card, maybe? The waiter's business card has been entered into the court record. You okay, buddy?
So, T-pose. The court has now heard a process of this case.
And with that, I think this is where we're going to end the first episode. I think we're going to be going on doing a lot more of this. I think this trial is probably the shortest of all the trials. I'm really excited to play this game. This is going to be super, super fun. Already, I think the animations are great, the music is great, the characters are really fun, and we have a different style altogether because we can't just rely on the modern aspects of their usual game. We're going to have to deal with like some of the time period stuff. I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. You're all the best. Hope the best. Have a great weekend.